The East African community has long faced significant challenges in cross-border trade in services, hindering the region's development and economic integration. In a bid to address these persistent barriers, the East African Business Council, in collaboration with GIZ and the European Union, has convened a regional consultative meeting aimed at fostering dialogue and creating effective mechanisms to enhance trade in services. During the meeting, Stuart Mwesigwa, a board member of the East African Business Council, highlighted the key issues impacting the services sector within the region.
Or cross-border provision of services is concerned, we are not freely having that movement of one product or one service moving from one country to another, which is affecting our East African community spirit of togetherness.
He pointed out that the high cost of visa charges, exorbitant fees for work permits, and the high cost of movement are major obstacles impeding the growth of the sector.
Why not have that national ID recognized across borders? Why is it more expensive for me to travel from here to Arusha? Not only in terms of money, but also in terms of time. I can take 6-8 hours from Uganda to Arusha, and I take 5 hours from Uganda to Dubai at almost the same cost. You see, it's very strange. It is very strange. We need to look into these kind of things. Standards. If I am producing Coca-Cola in Kampala, it should be the same standard with Coca-Cola in Tanzania, with Coca-Cola in Kenya, with Coca-Cola across East Africa.
In support of these initiatives, Sofiane Damani, a delegate from the European Union, emphasized the European Union's commitment to boosting trading services within the East African community.
And for this reason, the EU is proud to support the EAC services market through the removal of barriers and, more importantly, strengthening the capacity of the private sector to advocate for market access and to trade. The desired outcome is not only about policy and regulatory frameworks, but obviously we want to emphasize increased business competitiveness, boosting inclusive and sustainable economic growth, and ultimately improving the welfare of citizens in this region.
Through a partnership with Germany, the European Union has committed to a 27 billion shilling project aimed at leveraging integration frameworks for trading services and civil society organizations. Damani says the project will enhance export capabilities and strengthen trade relations between East Africa and the European Union.
As a long-standing supporter of regional integration and private sector development, the EU, through the Lifted project, is proud to support today's initiative, which seeks to develop a structured policy advocacy agenda and dialogue on trade in services matter.
However, cross-border trade in services continues to encounter significant regulatory challenges, posing far-reaching consequences for businesses and socio-economic welfare. A recent report by GIZ revealed a drastic drop in the enrollment of foreign students in UK universities, with a 53% decline recorded in the 2021-2022 academic year and a further 8% drop in 2022-2023. This decline has been attributed to changes in funding rules and visa requirements following Brexit. Estella Aliada, a team lead from GIZ, underscored the importance of eliminating regulatory barriers to facilitate cross-border trading services.
Immense resources from the EU to deliver priority development agendas. As GIZ, EAC, EU support has enabled us to build and scale up interventions that we already had in the trading services sector. Some of these include development of the trade in services strategy, the EAC trade in services strategy and implementation plan that was approved last year.
Fostering economic growth and enabling smoother trade relations within the East African region.
For the partner states here present, we have interventions in South Sudan, where we have been working to support the development of commitments so that the Republic of South Sudan can effectively accede to the EAC Common Market Protocol.
As stakeholders continue to deliberate on solutions to these challenges, it remains evident that collaboration and commitment to integration are essential for fostering sustainable development in the East African community. Naomi Namsoke for NSTV.